Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us. This is a chat portion of the webinar. I believe it's all set up right. Okay. All right. Thank you for posting your questions. All right, Gundium. Any messages from my higher self? Just to continue to believe in yourself. There is some energies that you're still releasing from those that have caused you difficulty. Yeah, still some karmic connections that have not been fully released. Any messages from my main guides? This is I see Draconian energies, even like a Dracula energy from previous lifetimes that seem like you're healing. Just other realities that have not, that's like old lifetimes. And also, yeah, it's like a future Earth where you're still kind of dealing with those beings. We're releasing them from this lifetime, though, it seems. Carol, any messages for me? To see you connected to flower energies, fairy frequencies to, bring out the right words and wisdom to those that are around you, such as your family. And messages from me from the angels. I feel like you are protecting your energy better, of connecting more to your higher self, higher light. So it's just you're connecting more to your higher self to have a better frequency with others, and you do bring out the right words from other people for them to help figure out their healing. Any messages, Pamela? Any messages for me? You are guided to a more positive timeline. There seems like you're still releasing some difficulties from other people, but overall, you're connecting more to your highest good of what you want. Any messages from Prime Creator? I feel like there's some beings that you're releasing that have been causing you difficulties. Aunts and uncles that are still releasing that have not fully let go, that caused you some trouble in your past. Anna, any messages from me at this time? Just those dragon energies that you're tapping into for motherhood, but also for protection. Any messages from higher self? You're connecting a lot of crystal beings to, help you manifest what is best for you. And you're bringing a lot of more positive frequencies closer to you overall. Rachel, are there any messages from my guides, from my sister-in-law? She's celebrating her next birthday. Just know that you're on the right track. You're guided. Yours is a golden timeline that's connected to you, but you also, you are feeling better about yourself and what you're here to do. So that's, just know you're on, this is your path for sure. My husband celebrates his birthday this month, so he's even more anxious and sensitive. Does Grandpa have any message for him? Just don't worry about old age and just concentrate about now, what you want to accomplish, the things that you believe in yourself, and just, your path in general. Yeah, it's just about what you want to accomplish in this life. Just your goals, that's the biggest thing right now. Let's see. Chris, is there any messages for me? Hopefully I have the right Chris here. There's another one. All right, well, I'll do the best I can. It just seems like there's There's some clutter around you that you're still releasing. It's like you're still, trusting your higher self. The outcome isn't always making sense of direction, but just know that you're on the right path. Is there any message from my higher self? Well, it's like you're connected to several higher selves that, can better guide you. So you feel like you're moving your guides around for you to have a better, clarity of what you want to accomplish. So there is definitely, I feel like there's a move coming, but I could be wrong about that. Miguel, my cat Yoki, is always trying to run away. Any messages? Yoki is just, well, it just, I don't know. I don't think Yoki even knows. Just scared of everything. Scared of your shadow. I'm gonna worry about it. She's always on the run. Or him. He's always on the run. He likes dragons. Last week I saw the number 777 multiple times. Any messages? You're aligning more with your chakras. And don't worry about Yoki. Yoki's got Yoki problems. Yoki's trying to figure it out. Yoki scares himself a lot. He's just a good ball. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have any messages for me? Hang on 1 second. Just have positive outcome of your future. Just keep manifesting what you wish for. Question 2, is there a message for me about my choice of fighting sport to think about beginning with MMA, or should I do something else? No, MMA should be fine. Just, it's good to be picky of what you want to do. Yeah, just keep, you're going to go through a lot of ideas, which is good. Beth, I'm planning to trip to India in 1 month. In October, do you have any connections there? Of course. Just, I was saying when, or what time period. Well, I felt like you had a connection over the 1700s. I feel like you've been there as an English, person. But also there's also other lifetimes there for sure. Well, I get very sick, as most people do. No. Unless you want to. Amy, any messages? My spirit guide? Thor? No, just remember your inner strength. Sometimes you question your abilities. I would just rest and take it easy. Some part of you just gets kind of out of control at times. You just gotta just take it easy. Haven't known my cat Indy in any lifetimes. Yeah, as a Waren being, humanoid. She's also been a Palladian many lifetimes. Miles, any messages from Gaia about the future foreign invasion on Earth, USA? I don't really want to worry about that. Well, first off, it's already happening. It's called Britain. So, and Israel, I guess Ukraine. I really wouldn't worry about that. It's not going to happen in our lifetime. Of course, you always never know. Yeah, just worry about your own. Yeah, just U.S. Like I said, we really want to go into that. It's going to fall apart from the inside. It's already happening. Any messages from upcoming floods in Europe? No. No change in land masses? No. Nope. No, everything's going to stay the same. Like the floods in Germany is about all you're going to get. There's going to be no landmass changes, not in your lifetime. No, because they need to be where they're at. In the future, yeah, maybe 300, 400 years from now, maybe. That's a maybe. Yeah, so won't worry about that. Any changes that may occur in my life that my higher self can tell me about in 2 months from now? Nope, not a thing. Just do what just you 2 months, I mean like 5 years maybe. Just becoming wiser. 2 months from now it's up to you if you want to believe more in yourself. So you're not always doing that. Sometimes you don't, you do that, but you don't. So believing in yourself. Are any other messages for me? Connect to the fairies. I mean, I believe if you're a fairy, everything would make more sense right now. So just fairy connections. Like meditations, things like that. Donna C, can you tell me about my children ET connections? It's Pleiadians. It's like 3 Pleiadian hybrid children and one as a feline being. Yeah. Yeah, you have a bunch of others that are not saying anything about them. That's all I got. The Pleiadians are grown up. Please tell me if my mother has abduction experiences in her childhood. She often was asleep as a child and would end up outside. Yeah, it was Grays. Yep. It was like ever since she was little, so she was like 5 or 6, something around those lines. Yeah, something like that. Oh, sleepwalking. Yeah, like 5. Well, between those ages where she was, it kind of cooled down when she got older. It was every now and then. It wasn't all the time, of course. Mostly Grays. David, there seems to be significance with Down syndrome. My my nephew named Matthew, his birthday is September 8/2. It was the same month that I was medically discharged from the hospital from an Air Force base, and Matthew was also born in Florida. Is there any particular synchronicity surrounding this event that connects my soul with Matthew? Well, he comes from just a different race of people. He comes from just, I would say, a more slowed down race. So it's not, I'm not seeing anything really. It's just that the race that he comes from are, our world's too fast for them. And you can say it's a Zeta race he comes from. So it's just one, technically Zetas are faster, but that's true, but as human, they're slower. So is there any significance to that? Yeah, there's a synchronicity that's connected to you on a galactic family level, yes. Second question, I just signed up for distribution. I carry a blower device made in Malaysia and shipped from Hong Kong. Various distributors. What future is seen? Action and frequency devices that use its frequency waves stimulate both realization and restoration. Yeah, it'll connect to certain people for healing. I mean, I don't know if it'll be. I mean, it'll be if you want to advertise it or like do like some kind of um, like a fair, some kind of like have a table and have it laid out. That might help it get somewhere. But it depends on how much you advertise it. But it's like going to be a very niche market though. So, but it seems like it's good, something they need. It's good for what you're, I'm glad you're doing it though. Susie, what I've been doing astral. Yeah, you've just been going all over the place. You've been going everywhere. Healing the politician energies, but also connecting to other versions of yourself. So there's been a lot of, and sometimes you get mixed up who's who you are, who's the other version of you going. So it's like, what version of you is going to incarnate or take as a walk-in through you. You might feel other versions connecting with you every now and then, which can cause some confusion there. Are there any messages for me? Well, speaking of other versions of you, like your old job with Chris, I feel like another version of you was married to him at some point. And that's another reason why I connected to him. Your old job. So, yeah, maybe explore other versions of you, of what their significance are with it. Because I feel like it's kind of deep because you're out of the awareness where you can see it to a certain level. You might not see it completely. Every now and then they might show up. I mean, it don't have to be something that you think about strongly, but there are other versions of you that you can slightly become aware of. For what reasons? Like, why did this happen in my life? Why did that happen in my life? There's other versions of you that need to complete their timeline. And that can make things really confusing. All right. Denise, I'm trying to find the cause of ringing noises in my head. I have been to an ENT doctor who found the ears, nose, and throat are not the cause. Well, it's alien energies. You're feeling at different frequencies. I feel like you're ascending also. So yeah, you're hearing the more of the higher dimensions. So you can always go into a meditation and see what that ringing is. Yeah, and just focus on the ringing. Imagine your meditations. You can visualize be very psychedelic. All these colors and all these lights. And I reduce the ringing. Meditation, healing possibly can help. The more that you try to hear the message coming from it, I mean, I feel like you are ascending. I mean, you might feel like you're not ascending, but yeah, you're hearing another frequency of reality. It's kind of like a dog whistle. Hugh, I assume my guys know what I've been up to apparently recently since it's always on my mind. Do you have any comment on that? Oh, no, it seems like you're on track. Yeah, just have confidence that you're going in the right direction. Yeah, I feel like you're doing great, but I don't know how you feel about it. It feels like you're doing good. I mean, the best of your ability. What's been going on in my dream state? Hint. This is really bad. I kept waking up at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. It felt so bad emotionally, physically in my stomach and my heart. Oh, okay, so your outside field is blooming, but you're dying. Um, yeah, you're becoming, I feel like you're connecting more to the spirit realm. So you feel the good energies there. I'm not sure if you feel it. And so, but when you connect to this reality, yeah, you just don't like it. You're becoming more sensitive. You know? Yeah, you're sensitive to this reality now. So so yeah, you are moving forward though. It's not easy. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. Yeah, but you definitely ascension energies for sure. Just I know it's not best. Drink a lot of water. Tea, relax. Try not to go too crazy. Mush, anything happening with my energy recently? I've been bringing it on the edge, almost like autopilot. Last 2 months, not usual. Well, it has to do with the world. See how the world is right now, right? Especially what's going on in the U.S. You're feeling the agendas. So yeah, you're kind of like at a galactic war. Just do the best you can to relax. The past lives with the druids? Yeah, 7 lifetimes with the druids. You've been a Roman druid also. Yeah. To take this to a weird energy, I mean, you've been a druid also in Jerusalem. Obviously, you're not telling the world about it. I feel like you more passed through, but you have been there in past life. Gerard was my connection with my friend Lucy. For some reason, I feel depressed after talking to her. Well, I feel like part of you is like you don't want to let her down. Something to do with that. Something to do with just two of you weren't getting along. Yeah, in other lifetimes. I just sent energy to clear that. And it could also be part of her. She's just going through a lot. And you're just picking up on it. Yeah. So I just do a clearing there the best you can. Yeah, she's a little bit of a vampire. Question two, this might be a bit bizarre, but I've been wondering for this for so long. Feel a great connection to it. So what's the deal with my Palcrum thing and my Universe Slim character? I don't know what that is. Palcrum. I don't know what this well, I feel like that's who you are. Yeah, I mean, this is all what you are. I'm not sure if I'm even understanding this question, but this is all part of who you are. So, yeah, what's the thing is just part of your origins, part of it. You're like, well, I just feel like you're a part of you is a plant being. I would say it was a psychedelic one. That's why your friend Lucy is so intense because you're sensitive. Jess, what messages higher self have for me today? Just don't worry about materialism. The people at work are still being a pain. Just send them energy. My messages, Archangel Michael has assisted me at this time. I'm struggling on energy level lately. It's called living in LA. So you're feeling the agendas of LA. Just keep protecting yourself. Yeah, just a lot of drug addicts around you. So do healing the best you can. Yeah, drug addicts are the best energy. They open up the lower realms usually. Vasco, I've been living up as an astral. It just feels like I feel like you've been in the 10th dimension a lot. I like to say astral meetings about the earth. Yeah, just something about materialism being too rapid here on the earth, and you feel like the ascension is not moving anywhere. So it's another reason why these viruses and pandemics have a good thing because people become less dependent on materialism and more dependent on themselves. And wisdom from my higher self or guides. Yeah, you feel like you're kind of let down by the spirit world to some level, but just keep your Yeah, your nose, I guess your nose up or something like that. Just keep their optimism going. You definitely see in the future a bit of your precog energy. You might not have a clear view of the future, but part of you does. You might not know the full details, but sometimes you can see 1 or 2 years in the future. That's something you got to, master. But you have that tendency to see things every now and then. So that's part of your galactic connections. All right. Thank you for everyone. Post your questions. Great. Have a great rest of your night. Blessings.